Welcome, everyone. Let's begin our lesson for today by going over the learning goals and success criteria. First, what are we learning? We're learning how to write linear inequalities from the graphs of those inequalities. How are we learning it? Through the X marks the spot assignment. When can we use this information? To determine how many of each kind of product you might need to sell to reach a goal profit. How do you know you learned it? By getting a score of 4 on the X marks the spot assignment. Now let's take a look at our agenda for today. We will begin by going over the learning goals and success criteria. While we do that, you'll fill out your Get It Started. After that, I'll give you time to complete the X marks the spot assignment on Desmos. At the end of class, we'll go back over our learning goals and success criteria while you fill out your Before You Go. Your only homework for tonight is to continue working on the geometric proof study guide and any incomplete assignments that you may have.
Let's talk now about how to sign in to Desmos to complete your work. So what we're going to do is you're going to click on the link to go to the assignment, and it should take you to a page that looks kind of like this. And right here where it says sign in with Google, we're going to click there. And it's going to pop up with our email accounts. You're going to click on your school email account, and it should already have you logged in because you should have already been logged in using Google Classroom. From there, I'm just going to click Start the Activity, and it will take me into the assignment and allow me to begin. So that's how you will log in to Desmos using Google.
Let's take a look now at the X marks the spot assignment. The assignment begins with the learning goals and success criteria. If we scroll down, there's a link here to take you to the Desmos activity. Go ahead and click on that link, and it should take you to a page that looks like this. We'll go ahead and click Start the Activity. The assignment begins with the learning goals and success criteria. We'll go ahead and click Next. There's an introduction video here for you to watch. It says we are on the hunt for a buried treasure. We have been given a map that should lead us to the treasure. Like all treasure maps, the X marks the spot where it is buried. However, we have to learn how to read the map to get to the X. So we'll go ahead and watch that video now.
So Captain Piglet and his pitiful pirates want to find buried treasure, do they? Well, I'll give them a treasure. A worthless one. And a map to help them find it.
Oh, dear. Quick, haul in the sail.
Help! We're sinking! Abandon ship! Tiggers and Tiggers first!
But, what about piglets?
Piglets? It's their duty as captains to go down with their ship.
Oh, dear. Are you sure?
Absolutely, positively.
Then my last command as captain is, Tigger, you're captain.
And as captain of this ship, I hereby proclaim you captain.
No, you are.
You are.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
Oh, look! Captain Piglet! A message in a bottle.
Did I hear someone yell?
Yeah, bunny boy. Look what we found.
A genuine treasure map!
Why, so you have. Oh, this belonged to my great-great-great-uncle, Long John Cottontail, the most famous rabbit pirate ever. And the only rabbit pirate ever.
Finding treasure is what Captain Piglet and his pirates do best. Come on!
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 paces from the rock.
The treasure! We found it! And it's exactly what I always dreamed of. My very own X.
The treasure's under the X, Tigger. You have to dig it up!
Oh, so we do.
We found it!
And then we'll go ahead and click Next. Assignment overview. In this assignment, we will be examining the graphs of linear inequalities and writing the inequality that represents the graph. For every correct answer, you will be given a clue to help lead you to the buried treasure. So we'll go ahead and click Next. So on this slide now, we're given two inequalities that are graphed here, and we need to write the inequality that represents the graphs. So let's write the inequality for this one. So when we do that, we get that the y-intercept is 0, so it's y is, and it's shaded above, so it's greater than or equal to, because it's a solid line. So it's greater than or equal to. And then we have plus 0, right? We don't know what the slope is yet, but we know that the y-intercept is 0. And the slope is up 1 over 1, so it's 1, so 1x. So that's our first one. Then our second one, we have y is, again, we're shaded above, so it's greater than. and it's dotted, so it's not or equal to, it's just greater than. And we have a y-intercept here at -1, so -1, and a slope of up 1, 2, 3, 4, to the left 1, so that's -4, x. We hit submit. Now we hit check it. And notice it graphed the inequalities for us. Do they look the same? Yes, they do. If it's no, it'll tell you to re-enter the inequalities and then continue to practice until you get the correct one. If it's yes, you click yes, and it says your clue is that you will begin at the origin. And we'll do that for each of these, and then when we get to slide 9, we're going to follow the clues. So the first clue said that we began at the origin. So we start here. I'm just going to put a dot there. Maybe the second clue, once we got it, said that you move to the right 2 units. So we move to the right. So now we're here. And then so on. So we keep moving until we get to the spot. When we do, we're going to put it with an X here to represent the fact that that is where the treasure is buried. Then we'll click next. It says you've done it, you found the buried treasure. Just make sure to be responsible with your newfound wealth. You don't want to end up cursed like Captain Jack. So go ahead and watch that video.
I must admit, Jack, I thought I had you figured. It turns out you're a hard man to predict.
Me, I'm dishonest. And a dishonest man you can always trust to be dishonest. Honestly, it's the honest ones you want to watch out for. Because you can never predict when they're going to do something incredibly stupid.
You're off the edge of the map, mate. Here there be monsters.
I'm gonna teach you the meaning of pain.
You like pain? Try wearing a corset. Which side is Jack on?
At the moment.
No fair.
Ten years you carry that pistol, and now you waste your shot.
He didn't waste it.
And then when you're done with the assignment, you'll go ahead and go back to your Google form and click Next. This will take you to your Before You Go. Go ahead and fill out your Before You Go and then submit your work on Google Classroom.